This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we explored the cantina looking for information and ways to gain extra credits so we can survive on Terrace while we're trying to find Bastila. Last time, we were told about Pazak and the Dueling Ring, one of the combat ways to earn a little extra dough. Let's go ahead and do that so we can earn some extra dough, maybe buy some better equipment, make myself a bit more better in the long run. So let's talk to Azure the Hutt, who's leader of the Duelist Rings, for some information. I'm sorry, human. The betting window's closed. No more fights right now. People are sick of seeing the same duelists all the time. It's bad for business. Unless... My name is Azure. I can organize all the duels here. We need a new face in the Dueling Ring, human. Maybe you want to step into the Duel Ring. It could be a very highly profitable venture. Let's see. I might be interested. Actually, can you answer some questions? Questions? Questions. Don't make me money. But if you want to fight, it could be very profitable for both of us. Interested? Yeah, he's not going to answer us, so I might be interested. What's in this for me? I can arrange for you to fight in the Duel Ring. If you win, you get the standard contract, 10% of all wagers. Don't worry, no one dies in the Duel Ring anymore. Death matches are illegal now. Most fighters in the Duel Ring use Vibroblades or stun sticks because the ring's pretty small, but a few of the duelists use blasters. Use whatever you prefer.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
The Duel Ring has energy suppressing fields to make sure no one dies. Weapons are limited so they hurt, but don't kill. We've got a medic droid in case of serious injuries. Are you interested? Now, you can try to persuade him for more money. I think you can persuade him once, but it's like a very small percentile, and save scumming, even with like a scoundrel at full persuade, doesn't get you it. It is possible, but it's almost not worth it. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to really max out your money, but if you fail, just accept it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Ha ha ha, you're joking, right? I pay you more than everyone else wants more. No, you get the same as all the others, 10%. That's my final offer. Yeah, like I said, it's almost like it's almost not worth just trying to save scum it, so just accept that one. All the others can be save scum, but that one's just almost not worth the effort. Anyway, okay, I'll do it. Good. New blood for the ring. But you need a nickname, like Ice or Deadeye or Twitch. Good names make people bet more. What's a good name for you? You're an off-worlder. You're new here. People won't recognize you. I know. From now on, in the Duel Ring, you'll be the Mysterious Stranger. Mysterious Stranger? That's a terrible name. Bah, what do you know about nicknames? I've been given names for 20 years. Mysterious Stranger, that's your name now. Mysterious Stranger is a perfect name for you. You got no past, no history. Makes you seem like you have some big, dark secret. People like that. Makes them bet more.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
You ready for a duel now? I'll step into the ring right away. I'll set you up with Deadeye Duncan to start. I'll tell you the rules if you're ready. Alright, so we got it set up. I'm sorry about the little audio clicks that some characters just do during it. Sometimes if I reload, it causes that to happen. Sometimes I reset my system, it works. It might be just the disc. Maybe it's bad all these. I am playing this on an Xbox 360 using an Xbox game, so maybe it's a transition. I don't know. Not much I can do about it, so I apologize. I'll, try to get the best recording I can. Anyway, let's duel Deadeye Duncan. Yes, you fight and people bet and I make money. It's all good. Only one rule. Nobody dies. Your opponent goes down. You don't finish them off. Death matches are illegal now. You're new at this, so I'll start you off easy. Get to fight Deadeye Duncan. Are you ready to go in the ring now? It's kind of funny that a Hutt worries about being illegal, because Hutts are the gangsters of the Star Wars universe, like, Corey Leone and all that jazz, Anyway, let's fight. Let's fight Deadeye Duncan. By the way, he's a pizza cake.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time, he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Deadeye Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the Mysterious Stranger!
All right. Deadeye Duncan is the toughest punch you'll ever have to fight. Alright, first of all, we need flurry, then we need stems, and more flurries, and grenades to use against him. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna have uh-oh. Yeah, he's a cakewalk.
The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Jedi losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
Yeah, I think Deadeye Duncan is technically stat-wise is like 6 HP, and like I don't know his actual full stats, but I think he's like a 10 across the board, stuff like that. And he's only got 6 HP, so he actually might be an 8 and everything for all I know. But yeah, it's pretty easy to beat Duncan. No strategy involved. You can lose him, and there is some funny dialogue if you lose him. The only way I see yourself losing is if you just don't try, or you put it on hard difficulty. You might do a bit of a fight, but even then, hard difficulty doesn't really step up his damage that much. But yeah, you have to basically try to lose to Deadeye Duncan.
What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You beat me in the dueling ring, and now you're gonna rub it in my face. Yeah, well, I'm used to it. So pardon me if I ignore your gloating.
Yeah, well, sorry. You have such a bad attitude for losing.
Gee, I wonder why. Couldn't have anything to do with being the worst duelist on Terrace, could it? Even a rookie like you got the better of me. Look, I admit it, you're better than me. Everyone's better than me. Blindfolded, one-legged tack with a rusty knife could probably beat me, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? You satisfied yet? Are you happy now that you've taken the last shred of dignity I have?
I always like the dick options. Yeah, I'm happy now. It's like, I'll just be going
Oh,
now.
well, okay. Goodbye, then.
Sorry, then. You'll never get the respect you deserve. Maybe you're not trying hard enough. Who knows? But, no. What does Garrelon say about us beating
I
Deadeye?
saw your match against Duncan. Not bad for a rookie. But Deadeye's a joke. Even after I lost the use of my fingers, I can still beat him. Go talk to Azure, the duel organizer, if you want to step up to the big leagues. I'll show you what it's like to fight a real duelist.
Well, he might give us a bit more trouble. Let's see, what does Ice have to say about this? Whoops. She probably doesn't care.
What do you want? Wait, let me guess. Now that you're a duelist, you figure we have something in common. Something to chat about, right? Wrong. Just because we're both duelists doesn't mean we're suddenly friends. So give me some space, stranger. I've got nothing more to say to you.
Wow, that was cold. I can't expect much from a lady called Ice.
I see you got your feet wet in the duel ring. Not bad. You've got real talent, kid. Stick with it and you'll go places.
Well, thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you later.
Goodbye, stranger. Maybe we'll talk again later.
And if you ask for a match, he says you have to beat Ice to do that stuff, yada yada. And Twitch doesn't say anything new either. Alright, let's talk to Azure to get our reward for this. Good fight, good fight. People like you, mysterious stranger. They bet a lot when you fight. It makes me happy and rich. I always pay my debts. You won, so you get paid. 10% of the purse. That was the deal. Here's your credits. You come see me when you're ready to fight again. He gives you about 50 credits, I believe. Alright. Now, probably when you want to fight everyone else, you probably want to gain a couple of levels before you do that. Now, Garrelon, it's probably suggested to be at least gain probably one more level. You can beat him now. It's actually kind of close. It kind of depends on your build as well, or what armor you're wearing. I'm not wearing like the best armor, stuff like that. But he can be tough at this level. So probably 4 for her. For Ice, I'd probably suggest, because she's actually kind of tough too. Same with Marl and Twitch. Ice probably suggests maybe levels 4 or 5 and some decent gear, because they do actually start amping up the difficulty. But Twitch is actually pretty difficult if you don't have energy shields and all that stuff. Actually, a good suggestion for Garrelon is Twitch is to cast energy or use energy shields before you get in for melee, if you're gonna do melee, for example. You might also want to invest in bombs and stuff like that. I'm going to try to beat Garrelon right now because I think I can, with the help of stems, I can actually beat him at this point in the game. So let's go ahead and try it. Ah, mysterious stranger. I knew you'd be back. Yeah, I'll come back. They all float. You fought well last time. People like you, stranger. They bet lots of money on that fight. There'll be a lot more in your next fight. You get 10%, same as always. You want to step into the ring now? Are you ready to prove yourself against the best duelist on Terrace? Let's do this. You handled Deadeye pretty well. I think you're ready to fight Garelon Two Fingers. Just remember, Garelon uses blasters in the ring sometimes. Ready to step into the arena? Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Garelon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
Now, since Garelon uses range, he doesn't immediately go for combat. You could. Probably what I'm going to do is I probably will actually throw a grenade at him. What I want to do is basically I want to throw a grenade at him, then I want to stim myself, and then I want to just flurry him. He can be dangerous. He's more dangerous ranged than close combat, but he can kill you in close combat too. So, see, he's right up. Wow, the bomb almost just straight up murdered him. But we should be able to finish him off with a flurry. Yep, he did it. The reason I used the stem
It's
is...
over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Garelon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
Like I said, the grenade probably wasn't necessary, but I thought it was best to get a little extra damage in there. The reason I did the stem is at my current level, since I don't have all the right feats to really reduce the negatives I've got. One way to do it is I could have just gone single-bladed, and I probably would have done that if... oh, excuse me. I probably would have done that if I was missing you can unequipped items, but luckily we were able to survive it. As is, but the stem basically it improves my strength +4. That gives me a +2 to hit, so that would give me +3 to hit, and also add +2 to my damage. So I probably could have done it with just the stem. Probably didn't need the grenade, but I wanted to guarantee. Whoops, I didn't mean to switch to. There we go. I don't want to switch in there, but anyway, we beat Garelon at level 3. Like I said, it's probably better to do it at level 4 when you got all the feats prepared for it. But anyway, let's talk to. Let's see if Deadeye. I don't know. Don't think Deadeye says anything new, but let me see.
What do you want? Oh,
Okay, he just says the same thing.
oh well.
I know Garelon says something new though. If
You
talk to
beat
him.
me fair and square, stranger. But if I still had the use of my fingers, you wouldn't have won. Back before my injury, I would have mopped the ring up with you.
I don't know. You only had like 30 HP, and I threw a bomb at your head. But anyway, let's get Adger to pay us. Good fight, good fight. People like you, mysterious stranger. You bet a lot of money when you fight. Makes me happy and rich. Oh, he says the same thing. Never mind. I'm just gonna skip it. Okay. I think, does he pay us about 50 still? No, he pays us 200 this time. Huh. Interesting. All right. Well, for now, we're gonna leave as is because ice is a little tough for me to handle, and I don't really have the best equipment for it. I mean, I could try to fight her, but the thing is, grenades are really kind of out for her because she straight up runs toward it. She uses melee as well as Marl, so they don't give you the chance to use grenades properly. Twitch would be good for grenades because he uses range. He won't immediately go to that, but we'll be back there later. We'll do that for a little extra cash. Now, before we leave the cantina, and yes, I know we've been here for quite a while. Let me go and save it really quick. I want to save it in a backup file just in case the recording goes bad or whatever. Don't want to have to like play the whole game again just to get back to this point. Now, before we leave, a couple new people have joined up. Appeared. First, Bendix Starkiller. They mentioned this guy who played only in death tournaments and was so good he quit the game. Let's see what he has to say.
Leave me alone. I'm not giving out any auto prints to my fans today.
Auto prints? What are you talking about?
What? You don't recognize me? I'm Bendix Starkiller, the most famous blaster slinger on Taurus. Over 100 duels without a loss. Every one of them a death match.
Okay. You don't want so tough male taking out. How come you don't hang around with the other duelists?
I'm retired now. Once death matches became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in using stun blasters. There was nobody left to challenge me anyway. I've seen you in the Dueling Ring, but you haven't impressed me. Now, if you could beat all these other pretenders, that might get my attention.
Yeah, Bendix is actually an optional duelist. If you can beat up to Twitch, he'll fight you. Now there's another quest that involves dealing with Bendix, and we'll do that before we even deal with Bendix. Really, we're going to deal with Bendix and them before the end of the terrorist storyline. So, but for now, we won't mess with him now. We have to prepare and gain levels and stuff like that. All right, I'll ask you some questions.
Since I'm not going to answer them, you'd just be wasting your breath. So, move along before people see us talking and think I'm signing autoprints today. I don't want to be mobbed.
Okay, then. I'll
Off
be going.
with you then. I'm done with this conversation anyway.
I wonder if Bendix part of the Mandalorian clan, because he kind of has that type of armor. By the way, this guy's hard. Oh, you can't beat him. It's just, he's actually kind of tough. Especially, that's why I usually save him for the very end of the terrorist storyline. Like, that's a spoiler. Like, we're going to not leave terrorists. Anyway, you know how we were worrying about Pizak and stuff like that? Well, now that we learned Pizak, yeah, I know, everyone's interested in that. Before we leave, there is one guy we can play with Pizak against, Nicholas. Well, let's just talk to him to find out more about that.
Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris?
Who are you?
My name is Niklos. I'm the unofficial champion of the Pazak circuit here on Taris. If you don't mind losing your wager, we could play a few hands.
I'll ask you some questions right now, because I accidentally forgot to talk to him earlier, so...
Questions? I don't come here to answer questions. If you want to play Pazak, then let's play. If not, then quit crowding my gambling table.
Now, I think he has a different conversation if you talk to him again.
If you ever wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris, you know where to find me.
Because I think he mentioned something about talking to the other dude over there who gave me my deck.
I saw you getting a Pazak lesson from that old fossil Garuk. Learning the rules of Pazak is easy, but actually playing the game is a much greater challenge. Normally, I wouldn't bother with a novice like you. But since Gerud was banned for hustling cards, I haven't been able to find a good game around here. Do you wish to play a hand?
Now, I do want to do that, but hold on a second.
If you ever wish to test your...
Okay, we already talked about that. Now, I want to save for this, because really, spending money in this game is... Well, it's not end or die, but you only get so many options for money in this game. Pizak is a good way to get money, but you really kind of have to learn to either build a really good deck or save scum, because really... I mean, you could lose even when you know how to play this game. I want to play Nicholas and at least beat him once. I'd rather do it on screen, but if I, for some reason, lose him, I'll play till I win. Because I just want to show you a scene that you get after you beat Nicholas. But let's try it.
I saw you getting a Pazak.
Yeah, we'll skip
Normally,
that.
I would...
Like I said, I beat him before off screen when I did a test run earlier, but...
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
Now, if I remember correctly, now you can wager as much as you want, but really, if you're playing this, might as well just wager 40. Now, if I remember correctly, I think you can win 200 credits from Nicholas before he... In this game, some people will play you quite a few times, and then there's some people that'll, if you win so many credits from them, then they'll just stop playing you because they said, oh, you've cleaned me out and stuff like that. So this is a way to at least get a few extra credits. Off screen, I'm not going to do this now, but off screen I am going to play him until he loses. I don't know if I'll show the dialogue of when he loses. They usually just go, oh, I'm done here. You've cleaned me out. But we're going to win. Anyway, we're going to play the game. So we're playing the feud. And it's just like before. You want to get to 20. And really, it's just a lot of luck is involved, really. I mean, really, if you want to really affect your hands the most, you want to... I mean, these cards down here are the ones you want to do. Now... I really don't want to use a card just to try and beat... If I had a 4, I would have used it, so I'm going to take the risk. Okay, we lost, so we just have to take... We just have to take the loss, so... I could have tied with them, but, you know, I want to save my cards for if we play multiple games, you know what I mean? Which can happen. Okay, luckily, like most gamblers, the AI will. It's gonna tie again. Man, what the heck? Yeah, I knew it was gonna lose. All right, I might have to redo this off screen, and might come back to when I've beaten him. Well, luckily he's staying at 18. Maybe I can get close to it. What the heck? It's always giving me like just close where I can't use a card to get past him. Thank you. Now, can I just... No, I'll have to use 3, because... No, I could use a 2. Because I want to barely beat him. I don't want to, like, you know, max out and get like a 20. You know, he stood, so there's no reason to do that, so... Oh, nice. Don't get that too often. Maybe we'll get lucky. Ah, come on! What are the odds that he has a negative card? Unfortunately, that's just going to happen in this game a lot. That is I've played so many games with Pazak in this game where you just... Oh, are you kidding me? He beat me. Well, I'll show you that.
Pazak is not for everyone. It requires both nerve and skill. Perhaps you should practice before risking your credits against such a skilled player as myself. Unless you like losing.
Yeah. All right.
If you ever wish to test yourself...
Anyway, I'm going to see you when I beat him because, yeah, I'm just going to keep... Because I don't want to lose the credits. I mean, if I was playing like a just a take it or break it run, yeah, I probably would, but you got saves coming. Might as well take advantage of it. So I'll see you in a moment when I've beaten Nicholas at least once.
You were lucky to win the last match, but luck is no substitute for skill in Pazak. If you are foolish enough to play me again, I won't repeat the mistake of underestimating you.
Funny enough, I won just right after I loaded it. I only played one game in Aladdin. See, that's just how random this game is. Like, I know later in the game you can get really good cards to, like, really affect the competition, but until that point, you pretty much just have to save scum to win. But yeah, we'll play him a game later, but we're going to take the win for now.
If you ever wish to test yourself against the...
Okay, now, because of that, I want to save it because I don't want to lose this amount of money, but we're going to do it anyway. Because I just want to show this scene because it doesn't take too long to do. So the reason I'm saving it is because of this lady. Remember how she talked about how she kind of got off on a... Yeah, I don't like calling it like that either, but she says she kind of has a thing for Pazak players. So let's talk to her.
Against Niklos. He doesn't lose very often. I bet you could make a lot of credits as a professional Pazak player. You know, you're my kind of guy, rich and handsome, just the way I like them. Why don't we slip away to the taproom together? The bartender can mix us up something special for only 20 credits. If you play your cards right, Pazak might not be the only game you get lucky at tonight.
Hot damn, this girl's really into me. Sounds good. Here's 20 credits.
I love a man who's not afraid to spend his credits. I'll meet you in the tap room. Don't be too long. I'm not a patient girl.
Oh man, most games don't even give you the chance to get busy with someone. Man, hey Karth, does my hair look good? I mean, I know I have more of a grunt haircut, but I'm pretty good, right? He goes, yeah, I guess so. I don't know why we're messing around with this lady here. It's like, you just never get enough, Karth. You don't understand. Come on, let's go talk to her. Hey, baby.
Wow, are you really a noble? You must be pretty rich, right? Is your family important?
I can trace my lineage back 5 generations to one of the founding houses of Taris. In fact, we seem to have some unexpected company, my darling.
Oh, don't pay attention to him. He's just some Pazak player I met. He's not an actual noble like you. Come on, sweetie. Let's go back to your mansion.
Aw, man, we just got hit by a gold digger. I'm not saying she handles no broke Quakers, but... Oh, man. She took my 20 and ran. Karth! But she took my money. He's like, dude, I told you it probably wasn't a good idea. I was like, but she sounded hot and interested in me. Yeah, no, you just fell for the old bait and switch, my friend. Ah! Why didn't you tell me, Karth? Why didn't you tell me? Alright, we're gonna load it, because, yeah, that's just a... I won't call it a laugh out loud funny scene, but yeah, it's just a scene of just, you know, don't... You know, some ladies aren't sincere in their talks to people like that. Sometimes they'll just take advantage of you, but guys will do that too. But in this case, she did. So let's load that back and get that 20 credits back then. Yeah, I wish it loaded a bit quicker, but that's what you get with an old Xbox game. We're playing PC to load up a lot faster. Let's talk to her and not give her those credits.
I saw your you know, the bartender
Hey, lady, I've been to the Outer Rim. I want to know why it's 20 credits for a drink.
Well, I'm used to the finer things in life. I'm not about to lower my standards for any man. So how about it? You want me to get those drinks for us?
You're hitting a lot of buzzwords. I don't have that. I don't have that much on me.
Really? You must not be as good at Pazak as I thought. Well, I'm not going to waste my time with some penniless gambler. Suddenly, I find you very boring. Maybe I can find someone more interesting in the Taproom.
Yeah, luckily we don't lose our 20 credits now. I think if I remember, the same conversation goes on, but basically you just don't lose the 20 credits. Yeah, you can see how she loses instant immediately when I say I don't have the money for that. Let's see. I think the same conversation does pop up. I don't know if the conversation starts.
Wow. Are you really a no?
I can trace my...
Yeah, she just... you just have to talk to her before. If you give her the money, it auto-instigates it. But anyway, we're finally done. Well, okay, we're not finally done with the cantina, but for now, we can leave and go on with our adventure. Because now that I have the option to off-screen getting some more credits from Nicholas, but I'm not going to do that now. And I will show the fights when I fight against Ice and Twitch and that when it comes down to it. It's probably better just to do them all at once when you get to the levels and stuff like that. But well, it depends on how I'm feeling. If I want to do them all at once or just go when you can actually level-wise beat them at a proper level. But now that that's out of the way and we got some extra money, we can buy some stuff. I'm not going to do that on screen. When I do, I'll buy anything off screen and I'll tell you what I bought. So, but for now, let's actually try to figure out like where Bastila. Well, I mean, we technically have been doing that, but you know, we spent so much time on all the optional stuff, not even on the actual plot. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's stuff you could easily have skipped. You don't have to go to the cantina and talk to those people to find out where to go to next. So, okay, so this way takes us to some more conversations we can have. Hooray! The medical area. We've also got a side quest up here. Let me go ahead and save it again really quick. Yeah, I'm gonna do that quite a bit because you know you never know, like if a persuade option happens and you can't like do it properly. So let's talk to these people.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Davik doesn't like you missing payments.
Here, I've got 50 credits. A down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
Hey, that's too bad. Davik's gonna want to make an example of you. You're coming with us.
No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Davik doesn't like witnesses. Okay, so there's a couple ways to solve this. First of all, you could just leave. I mean, and that doesn't really get you good or bad for this. But you can basically interject with it, which can lead to a couple of light side or dark side points for the most part. So I'm trying to be the good guy, so I don't want to see a defenseless man get attacked, although that means getting in bad with the exchange. But, you know, sometimes doing the right thing is dangerous indeed. Leave this man alone, or you'll have to deal with me. Guess we'll have to teach you a lesson and mind your manners. We got ourselves a fight. Alright, so we want to... whoops, okay. Basically, it's not too difficult. We can just basically... Whoops. I want to have... Actually, I don't even know why I'm, like, overthinking this. Man, I don't have a rapid shot with Karth yet, so I'm just going to have him attack that one dude. Just do it a whole bunch. And then I'm going to flurry this guy. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too difficult. Yeah, by interjecting in the fight, you can actually...
Thank you.
Get some experience in light side points.
Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money.
He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Alright, now if you ignore him, you get dark side points because, well, you ignored him and applied to danger. By helping him out, I get some light side points. You can still, even if you're doing the dark side run, it's almost better to fight them anyway because you get experience for killing them. So, you know. Now, there's a way to get more dark side points is make him give you all his credits. There's a couple ways to answer this. Now, in the game, there are plenty of ways to get light side points. And interesting enough, the Terrace storyline, you can actually max out your light side points by the end of it if you do all the right options. It's not necessary, and there are many ways to do it, but I am trying to do goody-goody. The problem with being goody-goody is you have to be aware of your credits, because credit... Like in the dark side run of this, you have a lot of opportunities to get credits from people and things. While the light side, you're either not accepting rewards or you're giving away credits. So obviously you don't have to, and there are multiple ways to play it. So, but you just have to be aware that you might have to be aware of what you're buying and have to not buy stuff frivolously if you're going to do a straight up pure good guy run. But maybe I can help you.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
Wait, you only owed him 100 credits? Are you kidding me? But yeah, you could still do that. So I'm going to be super nice. Here's 100 credits. Take them. Pay off that debt. Protect your family and don't do that again.
You're giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when even the good guy Karth goes, wow, you gave him 100 credits. I wouldn't have done that. And he's supposed to be the paladin of the group. But luckily, by killing these guys, we get 100 credits. So technically, we lost nothing. Now, obviously, we would have 100 more if we didn't give him the money, but, you know, that's just how it is. Anyway, now that we finished with the cantina, learned of a couple of earning money options, we now can get on with our journey, finally. So in the next episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, we'll keep questioning people and see if we can find a good spot to... Maybe we can find a way to the underworld where the swoop gangs are and see if maybe they can tell us where Bastila is, or at least give us a clue. But until then, may the Force be with you, folks, and thanks for watching.